Welcome to the video series on BreakingPoint. I am Stephen Duffy, Senior Systems Engineer here at Keysight. Today we are going to dive deeper into Network Neighborhood. Within this video, we will teach you how to create your own templates which can be used for future testing needs. In some of the previous videos, you learned how to use a pre-made template as your network neighborhood policy. Today, we will explain the basic parts of network neighborhood and show you the steps to create your own template. First, click on Control Center, then New Neighborhood. On the left-hand side, you will see these templates which will help you expedite your process. For a basic test, choose Switch. Click Create. Give it a name so you can use the configuration in future testings. By default, you have three modules. The interface module, which is the virtual interface, connects your IP addresses to your physical ports you choose. We use this virtual interface format so you can use any port on your chassis or appliance to make testing flexible and easy and allow the user to use the same IP address scheme across different ports or environments. The external host module is for whenever you are performing one-arm tests. This is where you will input the external server IP address that you are testing against. We are performing two-arm tests today, so we will not be using this module. The static host module is the most used module as it doesn't require any external services like an external host modules. Here you will be giving the basic IP address pools that will be used for your clients and servers. Now let's build a template. Go to the interface module. Verify the MTU size you want to use. BreakingPoint supports up to 9,000 byte size MTUs. Once that's complete, go down to your static host module. You will see containers. This indicates which virtual interface this host is connected to. Remember, a virtual interface will be connected to a physical port. For example, if you're using physical port 5 for interface 1, and you select interface 1 as your container, then all traffic generated from this host will go out port 5. For now, these won't change, but in advanced videos, we will show you when they do. Next, you will see tags. These are important when building out security and application tests. You will tag your client and servers in the test component to indicate which address pools you want to use. You can modify this setting and input your own user-defined tags like this. Now when you go to add your tags in test component, it will be a familiar name. Next, we will look at the base IP address, count, gateway, and mask. The base IP address will be the first IP address we use for the host group. Input the IP address for your host group. Next, on count, indicate how many hosts you want to simulate. For gateway, indicate the first hop out of the physical ports. This is usually a firewall port, router IP address, or VLAN IP address. On the net mask, indicate insider notation what network net mask is currently being used. Keep in mind the host count and the net mask will have correlation, so make sure you pick a net mask large enough to compensate for host count, or you will have to lower the host count. Now everything you just did on host 1, do it on host 2. Now click Save. At this point, you have successfully created a network neighborhood template. Let's go verify it on the test page. Go to Test. Click on New Test. Click on this box. Input the name of the network neighborhood. Click Select. Components. Click Add New. Click on Application Simulator. Click Create. Click on the pen and paper icon. Under the Components tab, deselect the current tags and select your user-defined tags. You have now successfully set up a test with your own network neighborhood template. If you're interested in additional information, please reach out to jointhejourney@keysight.com.